This is the story that we can learn a lot. So inshallah. So the question is, did we come to this world with our own free will, or were we just sent by force, or unknowingly we just came? So my question for a second to you is, think in your individual heart. What do you think? Did God just send you without your free will? Without asking you? Or did you willingly ask to come down? So just think for a second individually, each one of us. And whatever that answer is, keep it to yourself. What a question, right? Because if we were sent without our consent, then we don't have to do anything. We don't have to do good deeds. We don't have to say dua. We don't have to give the song. We don't have to follow anything that Allah is asking us to follow. Because I didn't want to come down. Why did you send me? Why did you send me? I was happy where I was. I was with you. I was one with Allah. I was in Him. Why did you send me? Unless the story is different than what we see. So there goes the story. Just think about it and we will learn, because it would be really, really hard to understand if this was not a story form and just a harsh reality. It would be hard to understand and learn. So let's take it as a story. It'll be much easier to digest. That one day, and every day, actually, not one day, but every single day. Every single day, God calls out to the soul that I need, let's take a number, 5,000 people, 5,000 souls to go down on earth. Who wants to go? Every single soul present in his court will go, me, 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 me. They all will raise their hand. We wanted to go. And God will say, hold your horses, not too fast. Let me tell you what I need. I need 1,000 people or 1,000 souls to go down on earth. And when you go down, you will have no guidance from me. You will not follow my religion of Islam. You will not have an imam to guide you. Now who wanted to go? Half of the hand goes down. Say, I don't want to go. I'll be lost over there. But 1,000 hands stay up. So we wanted to go. God would ask, you understand, right? What are you going down for? You're going to go down away from me, and you will have none of those guidance. You will have no books, meaning the book of Ilahi. You will have hardly any religion. And they say, yeah, we can still go. God would say, why do you want to go? Say, oh my Lord, because you wish us to go. Our purpose of this life is to fulfill your wish. If this is what you're wishing for us to do, we will go for you. But we have a couple of questions before we go down. God said, okay, ask. What is your question? First question. How long would we have to stay there? God will say, oh, 4 days only 4 days. Only 4 days? Oh, that's nothing. We can go down and come right back. Second question. When we come back, and because we will not have any guidance, will we come back to you and as pure as we are today? God says, if you fulfill my wish, and be a good human. One condition only. Be a good human. You will come back to me. No question asked. No question asked. So they say, okay, let us understand. 4 days only and no question asked? You say, yes. Okay, I'm ready to go. 1,000 soul comes down. Then ask again. Okay, we need 4,000 more souls. Everybody goes up. I said, hold on. Now I need 1,000 souls to go down. They will have a religion, but they will have an old religion, stale. No fresh guidance. No imam. Half of the hand goes down, but the other stays up. And they ask the same question again. How long would we have to stay? And what will happen to us? Because we will have a religion, but it will be stale. We will not have fresh guidance. We will not have imam. And God says, if you fulfill my wish, and if you be a good human, you will stay there for 4 days, no question asked. If that's the case, we are ready to go. They come down. The next 1,000. Ya Mullah, we are ready to go. Hold on. I need 1,000. You will have the knowledge of all the prophets and the Islam. You will have a knowledge of it. You will have all the books available to you. But you still would have to follow the previous religion, meaning one of the religion of the book, because this will be the book, people of the book, from Abrahamic tradition to Judaism to Christianity. But you will have knowledge of all books, including Quran, will be available to you. So how long would we have to stay? 4 days. Because we will not have that, what is going to happen to our soul? Are we going to have same immunity as the previous 2 groups? God says, yes, you can have that immunity. One condition, be a good human. Except they come down. 3,000 down. 2,000 more to go. The next 1,000, you will have all the books, including my guidance of the Quran and Islam. They ask the same question, how long will you have to stay? What about the Imam? Are we going to have Imam? You will know of the Imam, but you will not have guidance of the Imam. You will know of the Imam. Because you are a Muslim, right? You are in Islam, so you will know of the Imam, but you will have no guidance of the Imam. So conditions are, if you fulfill my wish, you will stay there for 4 days. And remember to be a good human. Last 1,000 stays back. What about us? Allah says, out of you, I'm going to send you down. You're going to have the books, you're going to have the Imam, and you will have his guidance too. So I need 900 of you to go down. And they say, what about those conditions? You say, yeah, you still have to stay 4 days. But what about the second condition? He said, well, because you're going to have the guidance of the Imam, you will be asked the question, did you follow him? Because you will have, so you will be asked the question. But if you are a good human, then you will be okay. But you will be asked. Remember the previous, all the groups, no question asked. यहाँ पर क्या हुआ? You will be asked question. You will be asked question. लेकिन 100 left. 100 more left. वो 100 बोलते हैं कि what about us? Bola, you will have all of that. Everything that I promised other groups, including the last 900. But you will be asked question for all of them. You will be asked question for all of those 4,900 people that I'm sending out today. You all will be responsible for them. So when you go down, be a good human. And what does a good human does? He helps others. Be a good human. You make sure that all the souls that is going down with you today, you bring all of them back up with you. You will be responsible for them. The last 100. And out of those 100, the 10 is sitting over here. The responsibility, the questioning, the burden of answering is on us. Why, you would ask? Because we said, yes, Khudawand, we are ready to take the responsibility. Remember, you could always put your hand down. You could have done that. But you said, no, I think I can take the responsibility, and I think I can go down and I will do a good job. Not only I will bring my own soul back up, but I will make sure that I pray enough for all of them. Now think of our peers. Did they not do that? Anand Karori kaisa ho gaya wo? How did he become Anand Karori? What was he doing? Can you imagine? He was probably the last person with his hand up and say, I'll take the responsibility of this million people. Why 5,000? Why 50,000? I'll bring up 10 million people. He was probably the last one with his hand up. Now go ahead and add.
When we say good human, people think Bill Gates is a good human. He's doing serving others and whatnot. So in this world, you can have many examples of good humans. But when it comes to Ismaili Mazhab, that 1,000 who willingly said, Maulapa, yes, all the questioning will be asked to us. The questioning is not about the deeds as per se. It's about salvation in Him. Bad deeds, if you do not go to Jamaat Khana and you say sorry to Maula Papa with true heart, you will be forgiven. But if you do not meet the condition to be fana with Him, then we are in trouble. So when you listen to the words, I really would like us to understand the terms. Good humans, okay, good deeds. But for Ismailis, it's not enough. With good humans, you have to work for your salvation. And then go further, not your own salvation, that's selfish. And we are not selfish people. We love our Jamaat, love our families, right? You want salvation for your Jamaat too. So always remember, when we say good humans, there is more to it than, we understand.
To add to that, Khuda ki nazar mein, in the eyes of the Lord, the one who is His favorite, the one who works for His humans, His khalqat, His creation. One who works for himself, that's not His favorite. The one who works for the humanity, that is the person who's favorite to Him. She gave an example of Bill Gates. So today, if you look at it in physical world, he probably gives more donation or he does more charity than Imam. So are we saying he's better human than Imam? Is he a better soul than Imam? Meaning, even to do a good deed, you have to understand Imam and follow the Imam.
Wow.
So let's take the zakat and the son, or the zakat and the charity. If you do all the good deeds, and I can show you this from the Quran, and the verse says, I will take all of their good deeds and I will blow it away like a dust on the road. He will take all of their good deeds and God said, मैं इसको उड़ा दूंगा, just like a dust on the road. Why? Those are the good deeds. Because they did not follow His farman. And what was Allah's farman? Atiullah wa atiur Rasul wa ulil amra minkum. That you're supposed to follow Him, follow His Rasul, and follow those who have the amr to follow. Because you did not do that, now all your good deeds are not a good deeds anymore. All your good deeds are no good. You know, sometimes we do get surprised when we hear this. कि वो अच्छा आदमी तो था ना? हाँ, yes, he was a good human, no doubt. So, let's say कि एक आदमी है, and this is a good example for us to understand this part when we say a good human. एक आदमी है, I'm going to just make a story, okay? पाकिस्तान के अंदर या अफ्रीका के अंदर या any poor country. And there are people like that. They feed 5, 6, 7, 8, 10,000 people every single day. Hungry people. They feed them every single day. Good people? Good humans? You would say yes. Now, I'm going to tell you what they do. How do they make their money? They are smugglers, they are thieves, they steal all their money from the poor people. Good human? What happened to that good human? We just said that he was a good human. They do all those charities. But look at the way they make money. So अच्छा आदमी कौन हुआ? Who earn his money honestly. ठीक है? Now I'm going to turn the table. A person who earns his money honestly, but he never gives a single cent to a deserving person. He never pull his hand out to help others. Never. Is he a good human or not a good human? Meaning, the condition has to be met. All the conditions. You earn your money honestly, and then you use that money in the way of God. The way Imam asked you to use. I mean, look at just yesterday's farman. You don't have to go too far. What does Imam say? If you have something, then you must give to others. And Imam is not only talking about money, he's talking about the knowledge, know-how, your skill, your business skills, or whatever you may have. And that includes money also. Then you must use that power that you have for the benefit of the others. So first you earn that honestly. And if that is not necessarily money, we're talking about also degrees and the knowledge and know-how. You earn that honestly, and then you use that for the others. That's what makes this cycle complete. So now all those souls that comes down with their own free will, we cannot blame Allah that you did not guide me. So the question that I would ask from your side, so are we saying that somebody who was born as a Hindu, as all the other religion, and who did not have the guidance of the Imam, they will not be asked question? Remember Allah's word. Be a good human. Remember, He put a condition. Be a good human. If you are a good human, then there will be no question asked. So why are they here then? For us. They are here for us. So when we look at them, let's say you look at a Hindu person. Okay? We all work with different people in our, whatever jobs we have. Let's say there's a Hindu person that works with you. What do you do when you see that person? She has no opportunity to ever even find out Imam in this life. Almost zero. There's always a little bit opportunity or chance that he or she will find Imam. But almost zero, right? So what about them? So what do we learn? Why are they here on this earth? They are here for us. So we do what? Shukr Mullah. कि तूने मेरे को इस्माइली बनाया, वरना I would be so lost that I don't even know that there is a God in existence. We make our own God and then we pray to them because we don't even know who God is. Hindu, right? What about people of the religion or people of the books? Thank God that you did not make me born, or I did not pick to be a person who doesn't have a fresh knowledge, fresh guidance. Then Muslim. Shukr Mullah, that within a Muslim you made me smiley. So I may have your didar in this world and I would have didar in the other world. And I always will have your guidance. Thank you, Mullah. They are all here for us. So we may thank him and we may understand him. And then, remember those last 100? Our job is, and that's where this knowledge comes out handy, that if we don't have the knowledge, we only be praying for ourselves. But what we had promised, that not only me and my soul, I'm responsible for all these 5,000 that came down with me. I'm responsible for all of them. Hindu or no Hindu, Muslim or no Muslim, Ismaili or no Ismaili, I'm responsible for all of them. All of those souls, because they are part of my soul. So if you think about your family, and you are 4 or 5 brothers, 4 or 5 sisters, when you become rich, they all become rich. Entire family becomes rich. So how can you say, oh, I'm going to get salvation. I'm going to go back to my Creator and I'm going to leave my family down. No. You make sure that you become rich and all of them become rich. Meaning, when you get salvation, you're going to make sure they all get salvation with you. You're going to take all of them with you. And if they are good human, they would have no problem, no question asked. लेकिन आपको जरूर पूछने में आएगा. You will be held accountable for every single act. Because you have no excuse. None. You have the Imam, you have the guidance, and let me give you another good news or bad news. Once you have this knowledge, now you are really, really accountable. You cannot even go and say, Maulana, I was Ismaili, but I did not have all those knowledge. Nobody told me about this. What excuse are you going to have? You will have no excuse tomorrow. Because now you know exactly how we came down and what will happen when we go back up. I'm going to stop right here. Thank you. Yali Madad, good question.